The Golden Horde invasions, spanning from the 13th to the 15th centuries, marked a significant chapter in the history of Eastern Europe as Mongol armies, led by the Golden Horde, swept across the region. This period of intense warfare, marked by conquests, cultural exchanges, and the establishment of Mongol rule, left a lasting impact on the affected territories and shaped the course of Eastern European history. Origins and expansion. The Golden Horde, a Mongol Khanate established in the 13th century, emerged from the disintegration of the Mongol Empire after the death of Genghis Khan. Under the leadership of Badu Khan, a grandson of Genghis Khan, the Golden Horde embarked on a series of military campaigns that brought them into direct contact with Eastern Europe. Key invasions and battles. 1. Battle of the Khalkha River. While not part of the Golden Horde invasions, the Mongols, including forces that would later form the Golden Horde, defeated a coalition of Rus principalities at the Battle of the Khalkha River. This early encounter set the stage for future Mongol expeditions into Eastern Europe. 2. First Mongol invasion. The first major invasion of the Golden Horde into Eastern Europe occurred in the mid-13th century. Led by Badu Khan, the Mongols devastated the Russian principalities, including the sacking of Kiev in 1240. The Mongols continued their westward expansion, reaching as far as Poland and Hungary. 3. Battle of Mohyj. The Battle of Mohyj in Hungary was a decisive Mongol victory, solidifying their control over the Carpathian Basin. However, the death of Badu Khan and the subsequent succession struggles within the Mongol leadership led to a withdrawal from further westward expansion. 4. Tatar-Mongol raids. In the following centuries, the Golden Horde continued to exert influence through a series of raids and incursions, affecting the territories of Rus, Poland, and Lithuania. These raids were characterized by a mix of military campaigns and the collection of tribute. Cultural impact and rule. The Golden Horde's invasions had profound cultural, social, and political consequences for the affected regions. 1. Tribute system. The conquered territories were subjected to the Mongol tribute system, requiring them to pay taxes and supply soldiers for the Mongol military. This system had a lasting impact on the economic structures of the affected states. 2. Administrative systems. The Mongols implemented a system of governance that allowed local rulers to maintain authority as long as they acknowledged Mongol suzerainty. This indirect rule allowed for a degree of autonomy in local administration. 3. Cultural exchange. The Mongol presence facilitated cultural exchanges between the East and West. While the Mongols adopted aspects of the cultures they encountered, they also influenced the customs, languages, and trade patterns of the conquered territories. 4. Urban decline. The destruction caused by the Mongol invasions, particularly in cities like Kiev, led to a decline in urbanization and economic prosperity in Eastern Europe. The subsequent shift of trade routes further impacted regional economies. Decline and fragmentation. As the 14th century progressed, the Golden Horde faced internal strife, with rival factions vying for power. This internal instability, combined with external pressures from rising powers like Muscovy, contributed to the decline and fragmentation of the Golden Horde. The Timurid invasions in the late 14th century further weakened the Golden Horde, ultimately leading to the formation of independent khanates such as the Khanate of Kazan and the Khanate of Astrakhan. By the mid-15th century, the once mighty Golden Horde had disintegrated, and the remnants of its influence persisted in the successor states. Legacy. The legacy of the Golden Horde invasions is complex and multifaceted. 1. Cultural synthesis. The Mongol presence facilitated cultural exchanges, influencing art, architecture, and cuisine in the affected regions. This cultural synthesis is evident in the artistic traditions that emerged during and after the Mongol period. 2. Political consequences. The Mongol invasions contributed to the fragmentation of Eastern European states, altering political landscapes and setting the stage for the emergence of new powers. 3. Economic changes. The disruption caused by the Mongol invasions led to shifts in trade routes and economic structures, impacting the prosperity of urban centers. 4. Military tactics. The Mongol military tactics, including the effective use of cavalry and siege warfare, left a lasting impact on Eastern European military strategies. Conclusion. The Golden Horde invasions were a transformative period in the history of Eastern Europe, shaping the political, cultural, and economic trajectories of the affected regions. While the Mongol conquests brought about challenges and disruptions, they also fostered cultural exchange and contributed to the evolution of societies in Eastern Europe. The legacy of the Golden Horde invasions remains embedded in the historical and cultural tapestry of the region, serving as a testament to the complex interplay of conquest adaptation, and endurance in the medieval era.